Borderlands 3 is such a great game.
Borderlands 3 is the game.
Borderlands 3 manages to outdo itself.
What's up? Borderlands 3 is out and I have played it finished complete. Some of the reviewers I've seen, I would indeed carefully describe as... But... not me. I am ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I play Borderlands
Anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
I do think it's important to separate the game from all the commotion around it.
Trevor James.
Everybody in the gaming world knows that Take-Two Interactive sucks fromage du bit. Yeah? Sucks it all out. Swallows it. Yucky. I know it's tough, but I'm a professional. I like to see what's inside. And if I can, I go hoppa, and there it is.
Amazing.
Borderlands 3 is a decent game and a huge letdown at the same time. I will explain it all. Let's begin with the good. Gearbox has implemented a few changes that make the entire gameplay experience a little bit better. For example, now you can slide on the ground, which adds a lot more mobility and flex the vertigo to the gunplay. It's just more up to date, smoother, and a bit faster. And as always, dying is not a big deal since you just respawn, so this is fine. Guns, especially shotguns, have a lot more pump and impact to them because they finally added some good physics, yeah? Enemies fly through the air and you can finish them off in the sky, like... That's epic, and if you don't get it, you're just a fucking doink. I saw some people say that the game is too violent. I don't know about that. I mean...
Che cazzo.
Also, let's appreciate the much needed automatic ammo and money pickups. This is such a time saver. I honestly can't even imagine a life without it. Just like my wife. Sophia, stop. Not now. Also, I'm not that gay. And the UI has become a lot more colorful and it's definitely easier on the eyes. Though it's not as snappy as it used to be. It can take some time to load in. Not a big deal though, which is good because your mother bled like a pig. What I find so fascinating about this whole art style, this sort of cell shading comic style, you knows it, you loves it, it's kind of timeless. It doesn't age like a dried jambon. But where I think they really up their game is animations and visual indicators. Everything is a bit more colorful and pleasant. Even this fat mechanic girl, yeah, say what you will, but she's very positive and just overall fed. For the most part, I would extend this to the character design in general. Whether it's your own character that you can slightly customize with cosmetics or the bosses. It's such a classic video game stuff right here, people. It just has a lot of a positive energy. When and this is genauso, it's what I'm about also. Sophia, turn off the phone when we film.
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry, just wegdrücken, 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 wegdrücken. Now on to the next thing. Maybe you can tell that I can't wait to talk about the negatives. That's why I'm trying to get this shit done here, okay? Okay. The core gameplay loop is fine. And it does have to be said that the amount of weapon variety, I mean, you know the drill. I don't have to tell you, everything they say is true. It's insane. Every gun plays just slightly differently. They went above and beyond what's reasonable. It's amazing. That feeling of getting a new gun, that's not just good in terms of statistics, but that just scratches your personal itch, yeah? That feeling, that good. It's like a seemingly endless trip into a seemingly endless rabbit hole of loot. And the amount of content in general is big black ridiculous. I finished the game after 35 hours and that's when you unlock the Vault Hunter mode, the fucking Guardian ranks, more difficulty settings. I think I will replay this with a Siren, that's my main character, and I like melee, I like close combat, okay? Although it's fucking retarded that you can't skip cutscenes. Not even on a second run. What kind of amateur shit is this? Gearbox, please, you must deal with it. And that's the perfect keyword because... It's time to talk about why Borderlands 3 is such a son of a mother. Now I'm excited and I hope you're still watching because this is the part that I actually want to talk about, yeah?
Yeah.
I got all the positives out of the way so the fans can suck my dick because now let's get to it. Borderlands 2 was 7 years ago. That's about as much time as has passed between Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. Yet here, comparatively, 0 changes await you. It's laughable and almost insulting with how little they innovated, considering how much time has passed. The interfaces are extremely similar. Many enemies are exactly gleich, and the core gameplay is identical. There are no real changes or additions. We give other franchises like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and FIFA so much shit because they essentially just release level packs and release them as new installments every year. Do you think that's okay? Yet. And this game is the exact same thing, except 7 years between release. Which makes it even worse. Dichoto boy! This... Borderlands... Fact. I'm gonna spit the facts now, yeah? I'm gonna spit the facts, and if you don't like it, then... Borderlands 3 is a level, weapon, and character pack. That's it! If you honestly think that this is a good sequel, then from this point on forward, you have to praise every FIFA game as a groundbreaking masterpiece of human innovation. Again, I don't know you personally, yeah, thank God. But I expected more. Funny thing, I even reinstalled Borderlands 2 to double check if maybe I'm the crazy one here. But nope, same game. If you want more of the same, good for you. But no. You bloody bastard! Some people say the gunplay is so much better. How exactly? I don't see it. The guns have so much more weight. Stop pretending like the step from Borderlands 2 to 3's gunplay was like from Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Because there the gunplay was like legitimately miles between, yeah? This is... what's different? The Borderlands franchise was and remains just an okay shooter. But I do want to add that this entire point of lack of innovation is definitely amplified for me because I always thought the core gameplay loop was extremely boring. It's like those top-down action RPGs like Torchlight and Diablo. It's a one-trick pony. I can't play that shit for more than 3 hours in a row. Suck my dick. And yes, I have given other games that release yearly or bi-yearly grade ratings, but that's the case because there the core gameplay is already very diversified. 9. Was? Your gun doesn't do bum bum bum, but brr bum? That's amazing, JK. The world, the story, and its characters. These main villains are such weak-ass cringy shit. Nobody gives a fliegen fick, and I already forgot all their names while playing. And this goes for all the other characters too. The Borderlands roster is like an Xbox Live chat room. I'm crazy! I will do it! I will say the N-word! You will go crazy. I went crazy. After 10 hours of looking at these, listening to these fucking idiots, I thought
I understand Hitler.
The world itself is also pretty dead as fuck. Wow, we can travel to other planeten. Bitte. They are just stages. They're extremely static and stale. Nothing makes me feel like this is a cohesive world that makes sense. Look at this. Barely any movement. No dialogue, no reaction or comment to me attacking them. This fucking hua is reading Goons Gone Wild. This is why this world is so unimmersive and artificial to me. You have a fucking ghetto, yeah, like Deep Sloot. And sometimes it's a world that's more green and bushy like your mother's tushy. There are no environmental highlights in the game. It's literally nothing but a place to get guns. That's it. Now that I've talked about all my main issues, let's do the lightning round, the small problems, go. One weird step back is that in Borderlands 2, you could hold the button and then directly select your weapons via the D-pad. This is gone for some reason, huh? I will fist your mother sweet and sour. Now you have to cycle through your weapons and it just makes everything a little bit more shit. Next up, because the game showers you with insane amount of loot all the time, why don't you give me a DPS counter? Fucking World of Warcraft had that figured out 15 years ago. I had to calculate that shit myself or was. Even Shadow Warrior 2, which is a better game just in every sense, had that. Come on. And last but not least, the boss fights? Oof. Bullet Sponge Garbage. Je vais t'enculer. Je vais te briser tes os. Je vais boire ton sang. Borderlands 3 fails so miserably in some areas, it's not even funny. So my final rating for Borderlands 3 is a 7 out of 11.6. Calculate that shit, you whore. Ranton meantime coming at you out of the house. When you hide behind the door to prank your parents, then you hear them talking about getting a divorce. Let's separate. Ranton Discord. Yeah, the ACG stuff is just a meme. We don't actually hate him. Also Ranton Discord.
Let's kill ACG.
Tag those AK multi those young was master young.
It is just a meme, fuck's sake. I will probably one day have to do a let's end the ACG meme video. Because people take it too far. But no, this is obviously a joke. It's the Discord, okay? The Discord is epic. Sophia and me, I'm the star of the show! Lars, your masterpiece will never be forgotten. I mean, the Lord of the Ranton. And the last one, I don't know why I even included this.
Antonio Watermeloni.
Oh god. I love this community. Thank you for the support. Rantoni out.